Hiram Bagaching wants to prove that he's not a one-time, big-time success. That's why he practices really hard to get his confidence going because he knows he's prepared every game. And the moment Kia coaches saw his efforts and guts during crunch time, that's when Hiram Bagaching got the minutes he deserves. Balik sa inyo.
Right now trying to take it inside. Nice pass there to Alvarez. Alvarez though gets blocked. Again, the last line of defense and Marcos Doughted.
Again, we talked about his block shots. Just underneath Hemede and Jai, but he has the most blocked shots in the league so far.
He's really being inactive there as the last line of defense para sa Blackwater now. Trying to work against Rich Alvarez. Goes to the long two, not gonna work. Tatama daw yun sa end line, bola ng Kia.
It's actually pretty good defense by Rich Alvarez, and Rich Alvarez has always been that role player that you can rely on, especially defensively, to cause some sort of problem. In that case, he's able to stop Marcus Doughty.
Not an easy thing to do, but I guess if you can keep him outside his comfort zone.
Exactly.
Swinging around. Nice basket there for Kia.
And great ball movement and a great pass by Carl De Hesa. Way to knock that jump shot down.
They go inside once again to Doughted. He's going to get bludgeoned this time by Rich Alvarez.
And you saw that physical defense by Rich Alvarez. And what I like about Rich Alvarez is his ability to be able to guard people out on the wing. He can guard different types of players, whether they're small forwards, guards, and then in this case, the big guys.
Right now, he's asking for some help, though. He says, you know, this guy's a little bit out of my league, I guess.
7 foot, and he's a strong guy. Marcus Doughty is a strong guy.
Not to mention experienced. Inside, no! Referees discussing. They say it was not last touch for Nuiles. So Nuiles can pick this one up and send it in bounds. Acuna there with the quick hands. And again, Nuiles has to go to the spot, pick it up, and finally gets it in bounds to Bagaching. That's great defense. Here comes Acuna. Trying to beat Bagaching. Cannot. Pascua with the board. De Hesa now outside. Nuiles will challenge and promptly get blocked.
Well, you gotta admire the young kid Nuiles going straight at Marcus. That's what you're supposed to do. But we're talking about Marcus Doughty here, who's very experienced, and again, one of his fortes is blocking shots.
Do you like the substitution in Jai coming right back into the ball game?
Oh, definitely. You know, he got his rest. Now it's time for him to come back into the game and challenge Marcus Doughty.
Nuiles swings it around. That's a poor pass. Heads up play there by Eram. Reyes in the ball game for the very first time, working the backcourt here together with Timberlake. Doughted now with a much taller player to contend with, and referees say let's have a halt to the action.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Second foul on De Hesa. Here's Timberlake once again. Together with Reyes, they're looking inside. And now Doughted is not going to force the issue because he's got a much bigger NDI. Foul will be called on whom? It's going to be on Eram, his second.
You know, just getting kind of physical underneath the basket there. But you saw Njai just crash the boards real hard.
And when he crashes the boards, you'll feel it if you're inside. Njai from the outside. Not exactly his comfort zone. He's going to lose possession. Acuna with a poor pass because he gave it straight to the baseline.
You can't waste these types of opportunities. Blackwater had a few of them. They had a few turnovers they forced a few turnovers these last two sequences. Kia did the same thing, but they failed to convert. Both teams failed to convert. These are the types of situations you have to take advantage of.
And right now, especially for Blackwater, because they're down by 7.
I mean, they're getting numbers, you know, especially in that open transition, 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s. You need to finish those.
Almost a push. He gets it off, and there's another three-point basket here by Kia. The three-point shot brought to you by PLDT Home Evolution. Turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV.
Way to knock that shot down by Carl DeHesa, pulling up with that confidence. And that's the type of confidence that's helping him average just under 10 points a game so far in this conference.
And you know, you mentioned it, Ali, confidence is the key. The moment you're confident, you feel you can take on the entire world.
Yeah, and what also helps is the fact that they're all seem to be playing as a team, and they're having this success, which builds confidence individually as well.
It is now a 10-point advantage enjoyed here by Kia. LA Revilla back in the ball game. Revilla trying to work here on Timberlake. Finds a spot, throws up the looper. And again, crashing the boards is Ndiaye. Boy, what energy.
Offensive rebound of Kia.
DeHesa for three. Oh boy, Ndiaye just got thrown out of that lane. No fouls are going to be called. Another block there by Ndiaye.
Goodness.
Revilla all by his lonesome. Three-point shot brought to you by PLDT Home Evolution. Turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV. .740 remaining dito po sa ating second quarter. 29 for Kia, 16 para sa Blackwater. Reyes trying to challenge. And they go inside.
And Anthony, Coach Isaac was talking about that in the timeout. He said we need to get Kia's defense to move. We're not getting them to move. And in this case, you saw there was better ball movement, a better attack, resulting in a wide open shot.
Cuneta though will pick up a foul here. Laban kay Yi. That's going to be his first personal. Deutschman back to Revilla. Revilla looks for Yi. Yi feels he can take Acuna on one-on-one. Swings it outside from the outside. Another long two coming from the big man.
Boy, I mean, to see him knocking down those jump shots. I mean, he's probably been doing it his entire career. We just haven't seen it yet. But great way to spot up by Ndiaye.
He's showing us the entire package here. Deutschman with the rebound. Hands it over to Revilla. The lead has just ballooned here. Revilla stops, pops, in and out, and Ndiaye was trying to put it back. That might be a foul on Douthit. They're going to say it's on Eram.
Anthony again, the offensive rebounding of Kia. In this case, it was Hamideh Ndiaye crashing the boards and drawing that foul. But earlier, before that timeout, we talked about the confidence of this young Kia team and the hustle. I believe that Ndiaye got his fifth block in the first quarter, or in the second quarter rather, which resulted in a fast break, which resulted in LA Revilla knocking down a three-point shot, a gutsy three-point shot, especially one-on-two, I think.
Exactly. On the fast break, there was no chance of them getting the offensive rebound, but he just stopped, popped, and knocked down that three. Now a 13-point advantage enjoyed by Kia as we approach the midway point of the second quarter. Eruela back in the ball game. Eram thought about it. Launches from way down. Not going to work.
And Anthony, still no movement on the part of Blackwater. None whatsoever. There was a pick and roll. Then JP gets the ball at top, tries to make a move. There's really nothing there because the defense of Kia is very active. There's really nowhere for him to go. He took an ill-advised shot.
Let's see if they can get better ball movement here. Long three doesn't work, and again, just like what you said, Ali, the ball goes to one individual and it stays there. They swing it around. Revilla for three. Not going to get the roll, but it's going to be a jump ball here between Eddie Laure and Yi.
What you're seeing is a very scrappy Kia team. Mark Yi, one of the more scrappier players in this league, a veteran in this league, getting that jump ball.
Here's Reyes. Will he challenge? He will stop. and miss another jumper.
They don't look in rhythm or in sync with one another at all so far.
This PBA Governors Cup is brought to you by PLDT Home Evolution. Turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV. Only $199 per month. Call 171 or visit pldthome.com to subscribe. 31-18, lamang ang Kia dito sa Blackwater as we approach the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Looking inside, Eram can't get that to go. Ngayon, hindi nagmamadali ang Kia kung bakit. Lamang naman sila. Gamalinda playing tough defense. Yee gets away inside.
And like I said, I mean, Mark Yee, one of those veterans, experienced, can seem to do it all. But rightfully so for Coach Cheeto to call a timeout, because when you look at it, they're 4 for 12 in that second quarter, so their offense wasn't in sync with one another.
Right.
As we see JP knock down a jump shot. But that kind of stops the bleeding for Blackwater because they were 1 and 10 prior to that shot being knocked down.
They desperately needed
They
a basket,
needed that
Ali.
bad, yeah.
Here comes Yee. Trying to work on Gamalinda once again. There is no double. Shot clock at 3. Yee puts that one up. And they're going to say Yee stepped on the sideline.
I mean, they got away with it into the post. I thought that was a good call. Go to the post, especially when your offense isn't operating. That's for any team. Your offense isn't operating, go to the post, try to reestablish some sort of rhythm, and then go from there. In this case, they tried to do it again, but they didn't get anything out of it.
Just like what you said, let's see if Blackwater can establish Doughton once again inside. He gets it back. He's wary of challenging the big man here, and why not? NJ with another block. A foul is going to be called here on Deutschmann right before Doughton took off.
I think that's his 6th block.
Is he looking for a triple-double?
Why not? He's a young guy. I would do it. But great motivation by Marcus Doughton. He stayed in there, and that's what you do with a shot blocker. You attack him.
Doughton now on the line for 2 free throws. He's got 6 points, 2 rebounds. Nagpapatuloy ang pamimigay ng papremyo ng Moneyball Dribble of the people dito sa PBA. 4,000 pesos in cash ang makukuha ng ating best player. Kaya dribblers, makipindot na. Before that, he was 4 out of 4 from the line, and he went 0 for 2 on that trip.
You know, it's not a good sign, because if you look at the body language of Blackwater right now, it doesn't look too good.
Deutschmann can hit it from there. In and out. They push it up. Reyes with a long 2. Yes!
That was a good, quick shot. It was actually a good shot. I would have liked to see more offense, but it was a good shot because he was wide open. And we know that Rafi Reyes can knock down those shots.
Reyes is going to be called for a foul on Revilla, though. First personal foul.
14 seconds on the shot.
Blackwater looks like they're a bit of a hurry when they're getting on the offensive end. They need to slow things down. You're not going to catch up right away after 2 shots. It's going to take some time. But in that process, establish some sort of organization, some rhythm, get high percentage shots.
That's an excellent point. Let's see if they can do that on the other side. Kia challenging inside. Ndiaye gets it back once again. Boy, they're all over that ball. And here comes Blackwater. Almost lost it. And as you're saying, Ali, it doesn't look like there's any rhythm to the offense here.
Well, there's not.
Blackwater.
It's either a pick and roll, jump shot. As we say that, Marcus Doughton hits a hook shot.
Well, Gamalinda gave him the pass and then sealed NJ, so there was going to be no block whatsoever. Revilla tosses it up there. NJ tosses it back to Revilla. That's like a hot potato. Foul is going to be called. And it's going to be on Reyes, his 2nd personal. 2 free throws now for LA Revilla. I just like to say a shout out to One of our top journalists, Al Mendoza, is watching us right now, enjoying PBA action. Boss Al, magandang hapon sa inyo. Ang paborito ninyo, PBA games, hindi lang mapapanood, mapapakinggan na. Catch up with your favorite PBA games sa Radyo 5, 92.3 FM, everywhere you go. Revilla knocks down the second. (34-24) is our tally. Final 2 minutes of the first half. Laure hit it from out there, that's for sure. He's been doing it his whole career.
He's been doing it his whole career. He's a veteran. And I was talking to him earlier, and he said exactly what they need to do. They need to pass the ball, make the defensive move, you know, get that rhythm.
Are you surprised that Jet Chang is coming in only in the last 2 minutes when he had a fantastic first quarter?
Well, I was thinking about that, but I mean, Kia did a pretty good job of sustaining themselves, especially when they went all Filipino. Now, when the offense started to kind of dwindle a little bit, they got a little unorganized. That's when the imports came back.
Doubted. Passes it over to Reyes. Reyes challenges inside. Short Chang with the board. Chang now. That's a great pass. 3 on the way. Foul is going to be called on. Might be on Ndiaye. It's his second personal.
I mean, they didn't make the shot there, Anthony, but what I've noticed is the coaching staff of Kia is doing a really good job of mixing up the veterans with the young players. Yeah, I think that a few situations you've seen, Marcus Dowded powers his way in against Ndiaye.
Doubted now with 10 points in the ball game. The lead has been cut down to 6, and Kia will sue for time.
Nothing's really working for Blackwater. Okay, go to the post. Marcus Dowded has experienced some success against Ndiaye. Then you can work your way out of it. All of a sudden, you score a few baskets, that double team, the defensive Kia starts to converge, find the open man. Blackwater's responsibility to knock down the open shots.
Let's see if they can do that. And they're going to have the opportunity here with this possession coming up.
And you got to give a little bit of credit to Blackwater here because they've managed to cut the gap. I mean, this game was getting way out of hand.
Here's Chang with the steal. And the ball will stay here with Kia. Just about 3 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Ndiaye on the outside. Now they swing it around. Chang really look for his shot here. He goes to Ndiaye. And a foul is going to be called on Laure.
Just a good solid pass by Chang. But on the other end, with Blackwater, I think Brian Puella, he could have turned that corner there. He could have gone all the way to score. He looks a little hesitant. And then he calls a turn. He turned the ball over. Just needs to relax a little bit. Find himself a flow. Because, like I said earlier, he's got the skill set to do this.
That's a bad tip. 0 for 4 is Ndiaye right now from the free throw line. This is going to be the final possession. Chang. Chang still. 4 seconds remaining. And he loses it. Ball. Chance here for Blackwater to sneak in a shot. Heruela. Foul there by Avenido. That was a veteran move because they still had a foul to give.
Foul number 13, Leo Avenido. That's his first foul.
1.5 seconds remaining sa ating first half. They throw it inside. Doubt it bobbles. Turns around and almost banked it in. Well, a pretty decent half for both these squads. Kia got off like a house on fire with a 15-point advantage, but slowly but surely nakahabol itong kupunan ng Blackwater.